Have you ever stopped to consider why certain melancholic tunes, despite their somber tones, resonate so deeply within us, ultimately providing a strange sense of solace, as though they're doing us some unspoken good? It might seem paradoxical. How could something that induces feelings of sadness or melancholy also be so captivating, even pleasurable? Is it odd that we are so drawn to sad music, or is it perhaps an essential aspect of what makes us human? Today, we're going to explore this fascinating phenomenon. We'll delve into why music with melancholic undertones has such a profound impact on us, and how it manages to evoke such powerful emotions. The answer may lie in the psychology behind these songs, how they uniquely touch our hearts and help us process our innermost feelings. Prepare to discover why these sorrowful melodies are so alluring, and what this attraction reveals about our very essence as human beings. Sadness is one of the most universal and profound emotions, transcending cultures, boundaries, and generations. From the earliest days when our ancestors etched stories on cave walls or sang around campfires, sadness has been an integral part of the human experience. Across different societies and throughout history, people have found ways to express this inner turmoil, this sense of loss and melancholy that, at some point, we all encounter. Art, in its many forms, has always been a powerful means of channeling these emotions. Whether through paintings, sculptures, literature, or music, art has the ability to capture and convey what we often struggle to express in words. Among these, music stands out as one of the most impactful mediums. It connects directly with our hearts, touching our emotions in a profound and immediate way. Sad songs, in particular, have a unique power. They connect us to our own experiences of pain, loss, and challenging moments, almost like an emotional mirror. When we listen to a sorrowful melody or lyrics steeped in sadness, we often see reflections of ourselves within them. These songs remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. They validate our feelings and help us feel understood. Furthermore, these songs can offer a sense of companionship, as though the artist is right there with us, sharing the same emotions. In times of pain or loneliness, listening to a sad song can be comforting, as it creates a bridge between our emotions and the experiences of others, both past and present. This emotional connection through music aids us in processing our pain and, paradoxically, can even provide a sense of relief, as if by sharing this sadness, it becomes a little less burdensome. But what is it about these songs that makes them so irresistible? The answer might lie in our deep-seated need for emotional validation and our relentless search for meaning in the face of adversity. When we listen to a sad song, something remarkable happens in our brains. Instead of merely pulling us down, these songs activate regions of the brain that are essential for processing emotions and making decisions. For instance, the amygdala, which is involved in managing our emotional responses, becomes highly active. This part of the brain is responsible for how we feel and remember experiences that have a significant emotional impact on us. This is why a sad song can evoke vivid memories or trigger powerful emotional responses. Additionally, the prefrontal cortex, which governs decision-making and planning, also comes into play. This region helps us interpret and manage the emotions that the music brings to the surface. Interestingly, listening to these songs can even stimulate the release of dopamine, a hormone associated with pleasure and well-being. This means that even though the music may be sad, it can actually improve our mood by helping us process complex emotions in a way that ultimately feels satisfying. Sad music also has a special ability to serve as a form of catharsis, a process of emotional release that allows us to express feelings that may have been repressed or kept inside. When we listen to a melancholic song, we are often encouraged to confront emotions that we might otherwise avoid or struggle to express. These songs create a safe space for us to explore and release feelings of sadness, pain, longing, or frustration that we might not have realized were so present within us. In addition to facilitating emotional expression, sad music can play a significant role in emotional recovery. During challenging times, these songs can offer a form of relief, as if we are sharing our pain with someone who truly understands what we are going through. They provide the comforting sense that we are not alone in our struggles, linking us to the universal human experiences of loss and suffering. Listening to a sad song can be profoundly therapeutic. It helps to calm the mind, enabling us to process and accept our emotions in a healthier manner. By recognizing and expressing these feelings through music, we can find a form of healing, where the melodies and lyrics assist us in understanding what we are experiencing and help us move forward. Ultimately, these songs not only allow us to release repressed emotions but also provide a pathway to deeper understanding and acceptance of our emotional experiences. Interestingly, sad songs don't always leave us feeling sad. Instead, they can provide a unique form of pleasure, a concept known as the paradox of pleasure in sadness. How does this work? We engage with sad songs in a controlled, safe environment, which allows us to explore negative emotions without the risk of real-world consequences. This juxtaposition of sadness within a safe context creates a pleasurable experience, offering emotional relief and satisfaction. Sad music has been a significant force in popular culture, often becoming anthems for painful moments and soundtracks to our lives. From ballads of lost love to songs of yearning, these melodies help us navigate intense emotions and find meaning in our experiences. Whether it's the fado of Portugal, the tango of Argentina, or the blues of the United States, every culture has its own way of expressing sadness through music, underscoring how deeply ingrained this emotion is in the human experience. So why do we keep returning to these songs? Perhaps it's because they allow us to revisit cherished memories, process unresolved feelings, or simply because they make us feel understood. Sad music is not merely about pain, it's also about healing, empathy, and connection. In the end, sad music serves as a reminder of our humanity. It enables us to connect with our vulnerabilities and, paradoxically, to find strength within them. So, the next time you feel compelled to listen to a melancholic tune, remember, you are embracing what it truly means to be human. Until next time, continue exploring your emotions through music, and let those melodies guide you on a journey of self-discovery and healing.